study abroad and make your dreams come true as an international student, you might be seeking help from a professional agent. In this video, I'm going to share the 4 factors that you can use to ensure you're working with the right agent that you can trust, but more importantly, who can actually help you become successful as an international student. What's happening, everybody? My name is Z and I make helpful videos for students who are planning on studying overseas like UK, Canada, Australia, and USA. So it might have come to a situation where you are looking for someone who can assist you with your journey as an international student throughout your admission, visa, plus the journey you're going to encounter once you move abroad. So the very first thing you should be looking for are agencies that are not exclusively affiliated. Let's explore what affiliation means. Affiliation means an agent is affiliated with a university and they earn commissions from the institution to place you there. Now, not all institutions are affiliated with agents. So whenever an agent is telling you they don't charge you any fees for processing your file, that means they're going to get money from the institution. Now, this means that their client is actually the institution and not you. So when it comes to processing your file, they would always want to push you to the affiliated institution so that they can make more money. However, if there was another institution that might have been a better fit for you, but they're not affiliated with them, they're not going to send you there. This model was lucrative in the past when students were very helpless and they were not informed enough to take care of the application process or at least learn about institutions and have their own preferences. But now students are smarter. They have preferences. They need to have freedom to be able to choose. So try to identify whether your agent is trying to manipulate you into their clients' institutions. It's always better to work with an agent who may take a smaller fee and not push you by manipulating you to go into a specific institution that they're making money from. Number 2, counseling approach. Tell me if you encounter this the next time you go to an agent's office. The moment you tell them what kind of background you have, for example, science or business, they start recommending you institutions and the programs that you can actually study there without further exploring what you truly feel passionate about and what are your career aspirations. This whole study abroad agency model is broken. Most of the people advising students to study abroad are people who actually never moved abroad, let alone study abroad. The most important thing, you see, most students don't even know what they're passionate about. So it is quite dangerous to simply go up to an agent who can recommend you institutions and program within 7 minutes without knowing anything about you. If an agent does this, literally go run the other way. Listen to a counselor or an agent who asks a lot of questions to understand what you feel passionate about, what you have studied, and maybe what you have studied you hate and you really want to change paths. Now, if you are applying for undergraduate programs or college diplomas, it's very easy for you to actually change the course of your direction with your major subjects. But yeah, it's a little harder for master's students to change their program of study and at least their field because you really cannot meet the program prerequisites at that point. However, in undergrad or diploma, you can actually be from a science background but still be able to pursue business if you feel passionate about it. So just because an agent is telling you you should study electrical engineering because it's the in-demand program, ask yourself whether you're passionate about electrical engineering in the first place. Because even if electrical engineering were to be an in-demand program, if you suck at what you study, you're not going to end up getting jobs anyway. So make sure that the agent you're dealing with really dives deep into your career aspirations, not only looks at institutions or programs, but also sends you to the cities that have the most career opportunities related to your field. Now, it might be easy for them to say, yeah, don't worry about it. We're going to send you to this institution. There are going to be a lot of job opportunities there. But are there going to be really though? Did they do their math? What are the facts they are using? What are the statistics they're using to back that claim? Because it's easy for any agent to say that. For example, University of Saskatchewan is in a very deserted city. Saskatchewan is not one of the busiest cities in Canada. However, agents are sending students to University of Saskatchewan. Now, are there a lot of tech-related jobs in Saskatchewan? Not really. Halifax and Ottawa, cities like those have more opportunities compared to Saskatchewan. So you should be going to those cities. And there's a particular way to figure out which city has the most job opportunities by doing an assessment around all the job portals of Canada and and we have an API for that. We can extract that data real time. So if your agent cannot back this up with solid statistics, they're lying, and lying is not a good signal, especially when it comes to a study abroad consultancy firm. Number 3, visa success rate. No matter how much of a good program and institution and location you select, if you don't get your visa at the end of the day, everything is worthless. All the work that you put in don't matter. So can your agent at least guarantee you your visa? Now, let me tell you this is a very big scam, or at least a soft cushion being used by most agents for the longest period of time. Everybody says, look, we cannot guarantee visa. It's so easy to say this. Think about this. Unless your visa is an in-person interview like US visas, yes, it's very hard to guarantee a US visa because it really could depend on the conversation real time you're having, and that could ruin your opportunity of getting a visa. But when it comes to getting visas for Australia, UK, or Canada, it's all paper-based, and all you have to do is meet the requirement. If your agent cannot guarantee you that visa, it means they doubt their own work. Think about it in your real life. You cannot give guarantee to something when you're doubtful of the outcome of the work. Same thing applies for visa. Ask your agent how much can they assure you getting your visa, because if you do everything right, there's absolutely no chance your visa could be rejected. So agents usually just rely on the fact or the false claim that, hey, look, we cannot really guarantee visa because it really matters on the mood of the visa officer. This is the biggest lie created by agents to create a comfort zone for them where they can kind of make them feel safe about you getting your visa refused. So if your agent doesn't have a good track record, if they have really bad reviews online, if people say that they have to do most of the work even after hiring the agent, don't work with that agent. Number 4, post-visa journey help. Look, admission and visa is only 10% of the international student journey. All the challenges that you face as an international student comes after you move abroad. You're moving continents away from home, maybe for the first time. You don't know anybody. Everybody's a stranger. All the systems are different. You don't know anything about the city, how to get around. You're starting from scratch. Well, guess what? You're gonna face lots of challenges, and that's exactly where you're gonna need a lot of help. What kind of assistance does your agent provide to you at that point, or do they just leave you hanging? Do they just send you abroad and forget about you, or do they keep in touch with you after you move abroad to make sure that you're not facing any problems? For example, does your agent know what a credit score in Canada is? Because if they don't know that, you're going to be missing out on a very important piece of information. Do they know what SIN numbers are and how to get them? Because if they can't tell you or advise you on that, that means you're going to have to go figure it out on your own, and this can become very messy in the first 2 to 3 weeks for you because there's just a lot to handle. So make sure to find an agent that can help you smoothly transition when you move abroad as an international student. If you're someone who's actually serious about studying abroad and you're seeking help from a professional agent who can actually take care of the entire journey for you, we actually have a company called Connected where we help students with their admission, visa, and career development process once they move abroad. However, as I said, do your homework on us like you would do on every agent. Check out the reviews that we have online. Look us up on our website. Get on a call with our reps and see what we do. See if you like our process. And only if you do, make sure to sign up with Connected if you're planning on being an international student. I hope and I am confident you're gonna love what we do. If you're interested, make sure to sign up below. The link is gonna be in the comments. And that being said, I guess I will see you in the next video. Take care and wish you all the best with your journey as an international student.